Hi friends, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're ready for another story because that's what I'm about to give you. Today we have the book called Edward Gets Messy, and it is written by Rita Meade and illustrated by Olga and published by Scholastic Books. Okay. This is Edward. Edward is a very particular pig. That's a big word, friends. Do you know what particular means? Do you have any ideas? Do you want me to tell you? Okay, particular means that he is picky, I guess you could call it. It means that he likes things to be done a certain way. Okay? So Edward is very particular. He detests dirt. He fears filth. He likes things to be just so. Edward never gets messy. Each morning before school, Edward irons his perfectly clean clothes. He tidies his perfectly tidy room until there's not a speck of dust in sight. He vacuums his perfectly sparkling goldfish tank with a special underwater vacuum. Edward is very happy with being very clean, but it's hard work to stay that way. There he is in his room, cleaning his room. And there he is vacuuming the fish tank with a special vacuum. Edward never pets friendly dogs on the street. He never, ever eats food that spills or splatters. And he never, ever uses markers or glue sticks or paint. They're just too messy. It sure isn't easy being a particular pig. Do you think pigs are usually this clean and particular? No, I don't think so either. I think pigs like mud, don't they? On the way to school one morning, Edward's friends jump in a big pile of dirty leaves. Crunch! But Edward doesn't get messy. He walks on the sidewalk. In Edward's science class, the baking soda volcano erupts into a spraying flow. Boom! But Edward doesn't get messy. He sits at the back of the room. Look, his friends are having fun in the leaves. And then the volcano exploded. I feel like he's kind of missing out. Look at Edward back there. He's hiding under a table. Let's see what happens. At lunchtime, everyone else at Edward's table eats spaghetti and meatballs. But Edward doesn't get messy. He eats a plate of steamed broccoli. On the muddy field outside, Edward's classmates play a game of baseball. Squish! But Edward doesn't get messy. He stays in the stands. Look at that spaghetti. It does look messy, doesn't it? Spaghetti's usually messy. But it's okay to get messy, huh? Edward has stayed clean for most of the day. Now there's just one class left. The art teacher gives out paper and paint. Gloop. Once again, Edward doesn't get messy. He straightens up the supply shelf. But something goes wrong. Dun, dun, dun. Wonder what it is. Plop. Oh, dear. Splat. Oh, dear. To his surprise and his horror, and through no fault of his own, Edward gets messy. do you think he feels? Let's find out. Edward is distraught. That's another big word, distraught. Like he's worried, stressed out. Edward is devastated. Edward doesn't know what to do. But wait. He does. He just doesn't know. He just doesn't know what to do. Oh. Look at what is Edward doing? What does it look like he's doing? It looks like, to me, he's creating a piece of artwork. It's pretty cool. Let's look at that again. He decided to get creative with it. The next day at school, Edward helps the science teacher with her experiment. What? What? So look at him now. Now, how's he feeling? He looks happy. He looks like he's feeling good about himself, like he's proud of himself, doesn't he? Out on the muddy baseball field, Edward gets a hit and slides into second base. On that muddy baseball field. Wow, look at him go. And on the way home from school, he jumps into that big pile of leaves. Look how much fun he's having now. Look at that. There's Edward jumping into that big pile of leaves with his friends. Edward is no longer afraid to pet friendly dogs on the street or eat food that spills and splatters, and he happily uses markers and glue sticks and especially paint, because now Edward knows that it's okay, even for particular pigs, to get messy. After all, they can always clean up afterward. That was a really cute story. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. Have you gotten messy lately? I know we had a lot of rain and my backyard got pretty muddy. Maybe you went outside and you played in the mud, got messy that way, or maybe you've played with Play-Doh or slime lately. If you make slime, that can get messy sometimes. Or maybe you've helped somebody cook in the kitchen. That can be pretty messy sometimes too. But it is okay to get messy sometimes because you can always get cleaned up, right? And it can be a lot of fun to get messy sometimes. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.